Hello everyone. Today we are going to start the new chapter and which is acid, base and salt of our science syllabus. So we have already gone through in last class about the basics of acid, base and salt. What are acid, what are bases and what are salts. So in general term, acids are nothing but the substance which are sour to taste. Which are sour to taste. Bases are the substance which are bitter to taste and salt are the substance they are salty and sometimes they are salty to taste are called as salts. Okay, so on the basis of taste we have sour acidic, bitter base and salty salts. Okay, now we are going to understand this from the notes. One day, this is the activity we had to go through that. One day the science teacher Mr. Rai, or you can say Mr. Hemant sir, Mr. Hemant was explaining about the different types of substance in his class. So instead of her, we had to write his class. Okay. So, but here we have Rai, so we will discuss with the Rai only. Okay. The substance can be grouped based on the different physical and chemical properties. Okay. So here substance, the ma'am is explaining here, the Rai ma'am explaining, substance can be grouped based on the different physical properties. For example, taste, acidic substance are sour and basic substance are bitter. And slippery to touch. Just do remember very important property of the bases. Can you think of some example? So one student says, I had an orange. Yesterday, it was extremely sour. Okay, so that means that orange contain acidic substance. Okay, lemon, it tastes sour. So here we have to write sour taste. It must be an acidic substance. So yes. Ma'am, blank, I am in the bathroom over a bar, a soap. That means during the bathing, the bath which is used by that boy is nothing but the basic. Okay, is the basic. So here we have
Sir, is lemon an acid?
yes, lemon is sour to taste, so it is acid. It contains citric acid. Okay. Next.
Sir, sir, your voice is breaking in middle, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Yes, your
contains
problem.
citric acid, right, sir?
We are discussing here about that activity of the class. So what Rai ma'am is saying, you must not taste any substance without knowing that it is or without an adult supervision, because that substance may be poisonous. So you cannot taste all the substance in order to like uh, tell its nature, whether it is acidic, base or salt. Okay, so there are certain like taste, like litmus paper test is there, pH level is there. So these are the different criteria by which we can decide the nature of the substance, whether they are acidic, basic or salty or neutral. So yes. So and accidentally taste the soup. Okay, so one of the student called Soria, he tastes the soup. Okay, while bathing, it tastes bitter.
Because it's a base.
Yes, because it contains the base. Because during the preparation of soap, sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide are being used. They are nothing but the base. Okay. Now, why some substances are sour to taste and some are the bitter? Substances such as lemon and the orange are sour to taste because the presence of chemical called acid in them, because they contain acid. Soap is better. Soap is bitter because there is presence of the substance called base, and bases are also slippery. They are slippery. Let us learn more about the substance called acid, base and salt. Okay, everyone. Now, see, Dhruv's answer is here. It is slip, slipped. It is slippery. Huh? It is slippery. So that Dhruv slipped on the bathroom when he put his leg on the soap. That means that Dhruv feel that basic substance are slippery in nature. So I slept.
Yes.
Yes, slipped. Okay. Now next. So first we are going to understand about the acidic substance. Acidic substance. Okay. So substance contain acid. Okay. And that acid is derived from the Latin word, okay, called acer. Acer means the sour taste. Okay. It is the Latin word. It means the sour. Are called as acidic substance. So whatever the substance they are sour to taste are called as acids. Acids are two types. One is called mineral acid and other is called organic acid. So organic acid must contain carbon in their compound, and mineral acid they do not contain carbon. Like we have HCl hydrochloric acid, we have H2SO4 sulfuric acid, there is no carbon is present. But if we will discuss about CH3COOH, so it is carboxylic acid and here we have carbon, so it is the organic acid. So mineral acid, or we can say organic acid. See, organic acid are either animal or plant based, and or mineral acid they are not animal based or plant based. So they are derived in laboratory only or by the natural phenomena. Okay, so now we are going to discuss about the first type of acid called mineral acid. So hydrochloric acid like HCl, sulfuric acid have formula H2SO4, nitric acid have formula HNO3 are the example of mineral acid, okay, and which are used in laboratory. Okay, these acids are produced in by the chemical substance called minerals. So they are formed by minerals. That's why they are mineral acid, and they exist in our nature also. Now we are going to discuss about the organic acid. Very important. So organic acid occurs naturally in animal and plant. Means those acid they are derived from either animal or plant are called as organic acid. Some example of organic acids are given below. So first we have tartaric acid. It is present in grapes. Do remember, tartaric acid presents in grape. Acetic acid is present in vinegar. That vinegar is nothing but acetic acid. Formic acid is present in sting of the ants and bees. Very important. Malic acid is present in apple. That's why apple's juice is sometimes also called as maple. Then citric acid is present in lemon and orange. Lactic acid present in milk and oxalic acid present in spinach.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, is vinegar corrosive in nature, sir?
Yes, all the acids are corrosive in nature.
Sir means tartaric acid and all the other acids also.
Yes, yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay, but the mineral acid they are more corrosive because they are present whenever we are forming, we can like have very concentrated acid and which are very dangerous. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now we are going to discuss about the strong and weak acids. Okay. Acids can be strong or weak on the basis of their acidic nature. The strong acid is highly corrosive and can cause severe burns. Okay, when like our skin comes in contact with strong acid, we will sense the burning sensation. We will have the burning sensation. All strong acid are the mineral acid. So whatever acid which are been like mineral acid are strong in nature. These acids are highly reactive towards the metal and they are responsible for the corrosion of the metal also. Okay. They cannot be stored in the metallic container. So strong acid cannot be contained in metallic container. That's why in order to store them, either we are using plastic or the glass container. They are neither stored in glass, they are either stored in glass or ceramic container, not even plastic also. In ceramic container, we can store them, or in glass. The mineral acid also act against the cloth and wood. Okay, so when our cloths come in contact with mineral acid, they get destroyed automatically. Hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, and nitric acid are the example of strong acid. Now we are going to discuss about the weak acid. So weak acid, okay, are very not very strong as compared to the mineral acid. They are not like destructive as a strong acid, so their reactivity is very less as compared to the strong acid towards the metal. Weak acid are mostly organic acid. So organic acids are weak acid. That's why we can eat them. Most of the organic acid are the part of our diet, like
Sir,
acetic
like
acid.
citric acid.
Yes, wait. Acetic acid, which is used to make a vinegar. For example, weak acid vinegar is nothing but 5 to 8% aqueous solution. Aqueous means in water. Okay, so 5 to 8% solution of acetic acid in water is called as vinegar. The fizzy drinks and the soda water contain carbonic acid, which gives them the pleasant taste. Okay, suppose if you are having soda or Coke or Pepsi or Sprite, whatever the cold drinks we have in the market, if you will taste them, so there is some different taste being filled by us. That's why it is due to the carbonic acid. Carbonic
Sir,
acid is not an organic acid, and it is a mineral acid and a weak acid. Okay, so carbon dioxide, when dissolved in water at a very high pressure, okay, it forms the carbonic acid. Now we are going to discuss about the properties of acid. Properties. Okay, some of the characteristics property of the acids are: number one, they are sour to taste and have corrosive nature. They are corrosive in nature. Along with the sour taste, acid also have ability to corrode the metal such as iron, aluminum, and other metals also. For this reason, acids are generally stored in glassware. That's why that acids which are strong, even they are weak, they used to store in the glassware. Mineral acids such as nitric acid, sulfuric acid can burn the human tissue upon the contact and damage cloths, paper, etc. Thus, one should not handle acid. Okay, one should handle acids with proper care. Next, acids are soluble in water. So when acid that we dissolve in water, they dissolve quickly. So most acid dissolve in water either at a room temperature or, or on heating to form the clear solution. For example, vinegar is 3 to 5% solution of acetic acid in water. Okay, so vinegar contains 3 to 5% of acetic acid. It is also called as ethanoic acid. The next IUPAC name of the acetic acid is ethanoic acid. Ethanoic acid. Depending on the amount of water, acid can be either dilute or concentrated. If acid is more, water is less, so it is concentrated. If acid is less and water is more, so it is dilute. Okay, suppose here we have one container. Here we have acid. Okay, so if it is acid, so it is strong, or we can say it is the concentrated. But if we will add water here, H2O, so it will become dilute. Okay, so dilute is nothing but the process of adding water on the substance, acid or basic, whatever it may be. If the amount of water is more in acid, so it is called as dilute one. Okay, and amount of water is less, so it is called as concentrated acid. Understood, everyone?
yes, sir.
Very easy. Yeah. Now we are going to understand the uses of acid.
I have a doubt, sir.
After uses.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now, hydrochloric acid is very like useful because our gastric gland used to secrete the hydrochloric acid. Okay, so hydrochloric acid is the dilute hydrochloric acid is used in various industries that use heating applications. Like in battery, we are using sulfuric acid. Okay, it is applied to remove the deposit from the inside the boiler. Okay, so in industries that hydrochloric acid HCl is used. Suppose here we have the boiler. So in boiler, due to boiling of water, like many like a layer like corrosive metal is being formed, corrosive material. So in order to remove that corrosive material, we are using HCl, hydrochloric acid. So due to the effect of hydrochloric acid, that unwanted material, which is the corrode part, will get removed easily. Hydrochloric acid is also used in cleaning the sink and the sanitary ware. Okay, so sanitary ware, then cleaning sink also we are using hydrochloric acid. Sulfuric acid is very useful. It is used in battery. Sulfuric acid have formula H2SO4. Sulfuric acid is such an important industrial chemical, and it is also called as king of chemical. Very important. Sulfuric acid is called as king of chemical. Very important. Okay. Some of the major uses of sulfuric acids are: sulfuric acid is used in car batteries, even the battery that we are using in our home in inverter battery. Okay, we are using the basic batteries which contain sulfuric acid. It is used in the manufacturing of the paints, drugs, dyes, and fertilizers. So these are the major important uses of sulfuric acid. Now we are going to understand nitric acid. So it is used in by the goldsmith. Okay, the goldsmith, they use the nitric acid for cleaning the gold and silver ornament, because when nitric acid mixed with hydrochloric acid, it becomes very corrosive, and the mixture is called as aqua regia. Aqua regia. Okay, the mixture of concentrated nitric acid and hydrochloric acid is called as aqua regia, and which is very corrosive. Very corrosive, and can corrode the gold also. That's why in order to cleaning the gold, we are using nitric acid. It is also used in production of fertilizer such as ammonium nitrate. That nitric acid is used for the making or for production of the fertilizer which contain ammonium nitrate. Next use of acetic acid. So acetic acid is the main ingredient of the vinegar. Vinegar used to like enhance the flavor, the sour flavor to the food, and generally we are using in Chinese food. And it is also used as a preservative to preserve the pickles. It is used in as a cleansing agent, okay, in products of meat for the cleaning windows, okay, floor, and other utensils. We are using acetic acid to clean them. It is also helps to remove the stain from the woodwork. If woodwork contain any stain, so by using acetic acid we can remove that, such as furniture and the carpet. Most microorganisms cannot live in an acidic environment. An acidic environment either slows down their activities, means the growth of the microorganism, and can also kill them. That is why we will find vinegar in many commonly packed food items such as pickle and sauce ketchup. Okay, because in acidic medium, microorganism they does not grow on the food. That's why in order to like preserve the food, we are using acetic acid. Okay. Now,
Sir, ketchup can also use. Sir, ketchup is can also use to clean sinks, right, sir?
yes, because it contains acid. Yes. Now, facts 5. First example, the first important fact here we have Hydrochloric acid is the only known acid that reacts with the glass and therefore stored in plastic bottle. Very important. Okay. Hydrochloric acid is not stored in plastic bottle. It is not stored in plastic because hydrochloric acid, no, sorry, it reacts with the glass. Okay, it reacts with glass. That's why it is stored in plastic bottle. Very important, huh?
Sir, but it's hydrochloric acid and this is hydrochloric acid, no, sir?
Yes, HCl is the hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid reacts with the glass beta. It's reacts
Sir,
with,
hydrochloric acid chemical name is also HCl only.
yes, yes. Its chemical name is hydrochloric acid and its representation is HCl. Okay.
Okay.
Sir, hydrochloric acid doesn't react with glass, right? Sir?
No, it reacts with glass. That's why it is stored in plastic. Okay, it stored in plastic because it reacts with glass. That's why hydrochloric acid is not stored in the glass ware. Okay. Then we have
Sir?
the green corner, very important. First, we
Sir?
understand that acid rain is the major effect of the air pollution. So pollutants such as sulfur dioxide and oxide of nitrogen present in the air, they react with water molecule and atmospheric oxygen to form sulfuric acid, nitric acid respectively. These acids comes down along with the rainwater and the rain causes the great damage to the plant, animal as well as the building and monuments also. That's why acid rain is very dangerous. Now I'm just going to explain you how these acids are being formed in our atmosphere. So when we are burning the coal, burn. So during burning of coal, we get carbon dioxide. In coal, we have carbon also, nitrogen also. Nitrogen will get oxidized to form NO2. That coal also contains sulfur, so sulfur will get oxidized to form sulfur dioxide. So all these three reacts with water and oxygen of the surrounding, and sulfur dioxide forms H2SO4 called sulfuric acid. That NO2 nitrogen oxide form nitric acid, which is HNO3, and carbon dioxide when reacted with water form HCO3, it is carbonic acid.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, so this
Sir?
is the way how like acids rain. See, all these acids again going to mixed with the rainwater, and the nature of rainwater becomes acidic and it is called as acid rain.